Hey guys, I'm Archer Master here. Today, I'm gonna go like a ladder. I would be insanely happy if everyone could watch this video all the way through. But more importantly, how did everyone do last season? It sucked for me. First of all, there are champions and monks everywhere, so it's a mess and not fun. Maybe my player skills weren't up to snuff, but they didn't go up at all. Against Phoenix, I've got the hang of it, mostly how to handle it. But I'm still not so sure about Monk. I feel like I'm still looking for ways to fight. That's how I'm gonna commentary this video. In the meantime, I'd like to put the archer in this position to deal with the shields quickly and turn Expo's target into a tower. As luck would have it, his fire spirit timed late and went into the tower. This deck probably has an Inferno Tower or facility in the log bait deck, so I'd like to put it out after the elixir has accumulated that much. Place the Expo firmly in this position. It might be a bit of a waste to put E-Spirit or some other unit in front of Expo at this time. Better to wait until the other side comes up with some units against that Expo. Unless you can predict what they're going to give you. Otherwise, it could be a waste of elixir. This barrel of his is definitely putting out behind the tower, so I'm gonna protect it with a unit and hold the log in my hand. If the barrel had been positioned a little further back, I probably wouldn't have been able to get a single shot in, but it's no problem at all. And gonna go Expo and add E-Spirit front of it. I put out E-Spirit to keep Archer alive, but unfortunately, my hand is stuffed, so I'm gonna just put out Knight anyway. And Scully here. This position can prevent the opponent from predicting with log. E-Spirit behind the tower against barrel. If the opponent defends with rockets, I'd like to turn the cycle around and attack, but you've protected it as a unit. I didn't want to knock it back at just the right time and let Expo get one in, but it was a little late. And gonna go Expo here and put out archers and Skelly against barrel. Shape it with a Knight Archer. Okay, I guess this is a GG, that we have lock-in on the tower. Let's move on to the next game. I was just thinking, didn't we all get like 6x at the end of the season? I have no idea what that means, but I thought it meant that when you went to Ultimate Champion, we had 6 times the win rate. So, for example, if it was 70%, I was under the impression that it would be 6 times that amount, or 420%, and start around 4,200 medals, but I was wrong. If you are listed as 6x at the end of the season, the first time you won, the 6x step was advanced, then 5x, then 4x, and so on, something like that. Anyway, I think I'll put this one in the left lane when the elixir builds up. Let's go Expo. I could defend here with Tesla, but I want to use the lightning dragon behind balloon to activate, so I'm gonna defend with fireball. Okay, that's pretty good. And he hit my tower with an arrow in the middle of nowhere, and I got a crazy elixir advantage, so I want to cycle around and place the Expo. Place the Knight here. Let's go Expo. And add archers. Against Valkyries, hit a log or something to knock them back and do more damage. From the opponent's point of view, this is fatal. If I had timed it right, I could have surrounded it with skeletons. Not much at all compared to this damage. Place the Knight here, and he has put balloon behind it, so Tesla here. Oh, it's in there. I didn't think anything out of the ordinary. But his tower is folded, so all that's left is to protect it. Knight put it up high in case of an emergency. And place the archer behind the tower in. Put out Tesla, and it can defend them because King Tower is activating. And yeah, gotta go Expo. I'll kill it with a fireball. His deck is a typical mid-ladder deck. You'll be surprised when you hit these kinds of decks, but you should play it calmly because most of them are severely lacking in player skill. Let's go to the next game like that. This is my third match. First, let's get his spirit out from in front of the bridge. Then my opponent put out a magic archer, so I'm gonna use a log to reduce the damage. I've got nothing to do, so get archer out of the back. Timed skeleton in the middle to take out the magic archer's target. Yeah, that's pretty good. I've got a hard unit coming out of the back, so I put the Expo on the opposite side of that. Knight out at the speed of sound to protect the Expo. And against Valkyries, we can protect them with an archer, but here I'm gonna protect them at one cost. That way, the archer can use it offensively or use it to defend other units. Also, I'd like to have you count my opponent's cycles at this point, but he's only played 2 or 3 cards since he played the Valkyria, so if I attack in this state, he'll have to play 1 unit of some kind. Perhaps, but I think this is finally coming around. Still, even if this turn Expo doesn't get in, by the time the next cycle rolls around, the Valkyria will be out of cycle and easily get in the tower. Just like that. This is what I usually think. And I'm sure people would like to know how to count the elixirs, so maybe I'll do that in the next video or something. If you can do it seriously, you will probably be surprised at how much your player skill will improve. I realized I could do it when I realized how I could understand the elixir cycle of my opponent so well. Seriously, I didn't learn it from a player or from watching other people's videos. I really learned how to do it before I knew it. I mean, if you pursue how you can win this game every game, you'll be able to do it. Well, people always seem to want to know what I'm thinking, so I'll make a video about it. Put out Knight in the middle and let's go Expo on the opposite lane. This poison is too lucky for me. RG, I see. This Expo has no way to protect it, so he's gonna come to my side, and then I'm gonna put Tesla on it and protect it. There are those who bring out the witches when they put the skeletons here, so we need to be vigilant at all times. In this case, it was okay. I'd like to go if I could get the elixir advantage. RG is also out of cycle. I see. I'll hit a fireball and a log against this and destroy it immediately. This is clearly an elixir advantage being taken, so this fire spirit must be ignored. I'd like to put skeletons out to RG. Place Tesla a little lower. And archers. But the position is not good. The log to knock it back and the spirit. I managed to protect it. Yeah, somehow. And put out archers here. This furnace location is probably where the fireball won't hit with the tower. I'm gonna defense Expo and break it. I took a closer look and it was within range. I'm gonna protect them with a knight for the ice wizard and an archer, log, the spirit. So maybe our G is out of cycle, so I'm gonna attack here. Skelly and archers. This gonna be GG. All that's left is to turn the cycle around. The next match is the last. I hope you will watch it to the end. Originally, I uploaded a 20-minute video without commentary, but within a few minutes of uploading it, I received comments encouraging me to be patient and persevere, and I decided to make the video private, and now I'm doing commentary on it. More importantly, isn't mid-ladder Valkyrie's usage rate too high? I have a feeling they all use it. I'm gonna defend Prince with the Spirit and Skelly here. Seriously, he has been predicting Skelly a princess. It should be mid-ladder, it can't be. It was a play that made me realize that even at mid-ladder, if I play messy, I'll lose. I'm gonna defend with Skelly. And gonna go Expo here. It's gonna be trash. If the opponent's deck was a template, it would be predictable, but it's not, so it's difficult. I'm gonna defend it with logs. And put out knight behind the tower end. A spirit. I'm gonna defend barrel with archers. But he hit arrow them and failed to defend it. But I got elixir advantage, so gonna go Expo. Tesla and log to kill them. And predict the princess with the spirit. And now that Tesla is here, he can no longer put out anything against this Expo. So all that's left is to defend the tower on the left. Defend Expo and Skelly, logs. Yeah, that's pretty good. Probably this gonna be GG. Let's all keep our spirits up this season like this. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, you definitely should. And don't forget to like and share this channel. Goodbye.